Hello all. Today we will be learning about LU decomposition. Okay. Uh, what are factors? What are the factors of 12? So what is it? It can be 4. 4 into 3 is 12. So 4 and 3 are the factors of 12. Correct. So similarly, when we deal with the matrices, we need to find the factors. So LU decomposition is all about that. So decomposition is nothing but is breakdown. So we are breaking the matrix into L and U. What is L and U? The very first class what I told you, it's a upper triangular matrix and lower triangular matrix. So the given matrix is decomposed into lower and upper triangular matrices. So we will get two matrices. Okay. We need to find out the two matrices. So coming to question here, find the LU decomposition of the matrix A is equal to 101 AAA BBA when it exists. For which real numbers A and B does it exist? Okay. The procedure is we need to first find out the elimination matrices and then find the L, that is lower triangular matrix. Okay, and the resulting the operations which are done on the matrices will result into upper triangular matrix. So how to find out the lower triangular matrix? We need to first find out the elimination matrices, then we will come to the lower triangular matrix. Okay. This is bit tricky, so please concentrate a little bit. You need to do it with more care. Okay. Okay, taking our matrix 101 AA0 BBA. Okay, I will perform a row operation here. How to perform a row operation? I want to make the resulting, after performing row operation, the resulting matrix will be upper triangular matrix. Okay, and the second point is the elimination matrices which we note down in between the operations, that will lead to the lower triangular matrix. Okay, the basic goal is we are breaking down given matrix into lower and upper triangular matrices. Okay, the multiplication of lower and upper triangle, so only it is called as LU decomposition. So see here 101 AAA, so our BBA, so our target is to convert this matrix to upper triangular matrix. Upper triangular matrix means we need to make the diagonals below the elements below the diagonal should be made 0. How we can do? We can perform this operation. Okay, we can multiply row 1 by minus a. Okay, we can multiply row 1 by minus a, then add to row 2. Okay, considering this as a pivot first. Okay, first pivot element. So what we'll do, what we'll get? So 1 0 0 0 a 0 and BBA. Okay, I have done the row operation, multiplied minus a with the row 1 and then added to the row 2. So resulting matrix is this one. Okay, but when we do the row operation, we need to remember the elimination matrices also. So what is the elimination matrix here? What I have done? See here. This you should understand. You should carefully understand this, how to write this elimination matrix. What I have done? I have done the operation on second row. Okay, I have done the operation on second row, and how I have done the second operation on second row? I have multiplied by minus a to the first row and then added to the second element. So whatever ones they have written here, okay, they constitute to first, second and third row. Okay, if I am talking about third row, means I am talking about this one. If I am talking about second row, then I am talking about this one. Okay. Okay, so in second row, what I have done, I have multiplied minus a with the first row. Correct. So I have found this. So in identity matrix, what we'll do, we'll put minus a in this place and then write the elimination matrix. What is it? Elimination matrix of second row and first element. Correct. This is E21, second row, first element. Coming here, okay, now I want to make this as 0. correct? Our pivot element is 1. What I am doing? I am multiplying, sorry, I am multiplying minus b with the row 1, okay? I am multiplying minus b with the row 1 and then adding it to row 3. So what I will get? Minus b into 1 minus b plus the previous b, that is 0. Similarly for all the other elements in the row. So what I have got? 1 0 1 0 a 0 0 b a minus b, correct? So what you have done? You have done operation. So parallelly we need to remember the elimination matrix also. So what is it? It is E31. What I am doing? I am performing operation on the third row for the first element. Okay. Third row for the first element. So how to write the matrix? Take an identity matrix. Then in the identity matrix, consider the third row, that is this, and in this you are performing multiplication of minus b on the first row, that is first element, that is minus b, correct? So you have got the elimination matrix called as E31, okay? Performance on third row, first element. Now you have got this, okay? So now I need to make okay, coming here. Now I need, see, the original task is to convert this matrix into upper triangular matrix, keeping the elimination matrices in mind. Okay, so we have found two elimination matrices, that is E21 and E31. Coming here, how can I make this element 0 now? Okay, so I want to make a upper triangular matrix, so taking this element as a pivot. Okay, what I can do? I can multiply a into b by a, correct? I can multiply a into b by a and add it to the row 3 minus b by a. You can multiply by minus b by a and add it to row 3. Okay, so what you will get here? This a into minus b by a is minus b plus b, that is 0. Okay, so what I have done here, I have the operation what I performed is I have multiplied minus b by a to row 2 and then added to third row. So when the concept of b by a comes, so assumption will be our a is not equal to 0 because it is in the it is getting divided by a. Okay, minus b by a you are multiplying, so if it is 0 it is not defined. Okay, now how to find out the elimination matrix? What I have done? So I have eliminated in the third row and second element, correct? So elimination matrix is given by E32. E32 means you have performed on this third row, and in the second element what you have done? You have multiplied by minus b by a, correct? Second row, and then you have added it. So these are the three matrices and you got this. So can you see this? This is the upper triangular matrix, what we are thinking about. So this is an upper triangular matrix. So we arrived at upper triangular matrix, that is 1 0 1 0 a 0 0 0 a minus b. Fine. And diagonal elements need not be 1. Okay, it is just a upper triangular matrix. Okay, and now you have to see I'll show you one example. Try to multiply this with this matrix. What you get? the upper part of this is 0. Okay, this elimination matrix, the upper part of this is 0. So 1 0 0, 1 into 1, 0 into 0 plus 0 into b, so it is 1 only, so you are getting 1 here. Correct. Take the second row, minus a 1 0, minus a into minus a into 1 1, and 1 into 0 0, and 0 into b is 0. So what you are getting here, a. Correct. So a, your, so whenever you multiply the corresponding matrix with the elimination matrix, you will get back the original matrix. Okay, sorry, we need to substitute the negative to the positive. Okay, when you substitute negative to positive, you take 1 a 1 0 0 1, then since this is eliminated, so we have got the minus a there. Correct. So we need to add it again back, so that to get the previous matrix. So what are we doing? We are multiplying this and getting back this. So on the similar line, we will get the equation if we multiply elimination matrices E32, E31, E21, you will get the upper triangular matrix. Okay, this can be written as, if you take elimination matrices towards right hand side, what you will get? A is equal to A21 inverse, A31 inverse, A32 inverse into the upper triangular matrix which we have found out. Okay, so this is nothing but as A is equal to LU. What is LU? LU is the factors of matrix A. Okay, so how to find out L now? E21 inverse, E31 inverse, E32 inverse into U. So L is equal to, it is the multiplication of these three matrices. And how to find out? See, we have found out E21, E31, E32. Okay, these values have 1 minus a, and here minus b, and here it is minus b by a. So when we apply inverse, it will be 1 a, and here plus b, and here plus b by a. Okay, so multiplication of these will directly, that can be written directly into this form, that is 1 1 1, and a in its own place, b should be in its own place in the same matrix, and b by a should be in the same place. And you can, now we have found out the L matrix also. So finally what we have arrived at, we have broken down matrix A into L and U. For cross checking, you can multiply LU, you will get back the same matrix A from where we have started. Okay, and the second part of this question is, for which real numbers A and B does it exist? See, when we are performing operations, we only found out that as A should not be equal to 0, because we are multiplying by B by A. So there is no condition for B. B can take any value. So A is not equal to 0. So for part B, the answer is A should not be equal to 0. Okay. Thank you.